In this video, we'll be finding the rational zeros and complex zeros for f of x. First, let's find the rational zeros. So we're given our function f of x, and what we're going to do is take the 27 and 2, divide those two together, and list out all the factors of 27 and 2. So you always have to have the plus or minus for each of the factors. So for 27, we're going to have plus or minus 1, 3, 9, and 27. For 2, we're going to have 1 and 2. And then from there, we're just going to make all different types of combinations. So 1, we're going to pair 1 with 1, 1 with 2. That's done. And then we move on to 3. 3 with 1, 3 with 2. And then 9, 9 over 1, 9 over 2. And then 27 over 1, 27 over 2. So these are all the possible rational zeros, and of course, don't forget the plus or minus for each one of them. Now to find out which ones are the actual zeros, you have to plug all of our choices here into f of x. So whichever one's going to give us 0 is going to be our rational zero. And it turns out that -1/2 and 3 are the only rational zeros. Now let's look at the complex zeros. We found that the rational zeros are -1/2 and 3. In order to get the factors, you have to take x minus your roots, or your zeros. So for us, we're going to do x minus -1/2, which is going to be x plus 1/2, and then x minus 3. And so for that, we could just FOIL it out and get x squared minus 5/2 x minus 3/2. And in order to get the complex zeros, we need to take our original function and divide it by x squared minus 5/2 x minus 3/2. So here we're going to do long division. Now with long division, you always want to make sure you pick the highest degree for both the function outside and inside. So for us, it's x squared and 2x to the fourth. So you say, okay, what do I need to multiply x squared to get 2x to the fourth? And that's clearly going to be 2x squared. So we're going to multiply 2x squared to both x squared, -5/2 x, and -3/2 to get 2x to the fourth minus 5x cubed minus 3x squared. And then we're going to subtract this whole quantity. So the 2x to the fourths are going to cancel. And then also the -5x cubes are going to cancel. Then you have 15x squared minus -3x squared. That's just going to give you 18x squared. And then we're just going to drop down to -45x and then -27. So at this point, we look at, okay, the highest degree is x squared, and the highest degree here is 18x squared. So that means I have to multiply 18 to x squared to get to 18x squared. And then we're going to multiply 18 by x squared, -5/2 x, and -3/2 to get this following expression. And when we subtract them, we end up getting remainder 0. Okay, so now we can represent our original function as x squared minus 5/2 x minus 3/2 times 2x squared plus 18. And we broke this out originally. We had x plus 1/2 times x minus 3. And these are our rational zeros. And now for 2x squared plus 18, we can pull out a 2 and have x squared plus 9 remaining. So this factor is going to give us the complex zeros. So we're going to set it equal to 0 and get x squared equals -9. So x has to be plus or minus 3i. And those are our complex solutions.